Hi Michael, I'm happy to inform you that I found something that belongs to you, and I'm quite positive I'm talking to the right person because of...
It worked! Holy it worked! Oh my god.
Dollars,
No.
the paper currency of the United States. What are the odds that you touch the same bill as a famous person? Kobe Bryant, Ariana Grande, Will Smith, the president. If my high school statistics class has taught me anything, it's that the probability is low, but not impossible. Well, what if I were to tell you that I sent $1 into circulation only to find the exact bill 1 year later? There are over $11 billion bills in circulation. What are the odds that you've had the same one at 2 different times? I wrote my YouTube channel on a $1 bill back in January of last year in hopes that someone would tweet about it. Look me up, anything, and here's how it went. My plan was the following: write some type of contact info on the $1 bill, send it into circulation, patiently and anxiously wait until someone hopefully reaches out to me one day. And finally, in the off chance that someone does contact me, try to figure out where the $1 has been since I spent it. Now, part of this everyday project thing is that I record videos from every day of the decade. So while getting this video for my daily clips of the day, I didn't really think to record too much footage because I was pretty doubtful that I would ever see the $1 bill again. After all, why would I spend time gathering footage for a video that wasn't even likely to happen?
Because I'm not sure if I'm ever going to see this $1 bill again to make a video on it, so... But in case I ever do get this $1 back, the chances of that are slim, so I'm not going to make a big deal about this until then.
The only thing left to do after signing the bill was to take photos for authenticity purposes. If somebody were to give me this bill, I would need to know that it is the exact same one that I sent out a year ago. And with all that being done, I think it's time for this $1 to finally start its journey. The day after signing the $1, my friends and I went to a neighborhood pizzeria to send this $1 back into circulation. And from there, the journey of the $1 begins. There were some pretty doubtful realizations too. In fact, months went by and I realized that statistically this was never gonna happen, so I began to lose faith. In February of 2020, YouTube disabled my comments, so even if someone found this $1 bill, they would have to reach out through a different social media in the description. In May 2020, I actually remembered the $1 bill, but then thought about how I'll probably never see it again. It was lost like every other $1 that you've ever spent. But then, because the year had just ended, I decided to rewatch videos that I recorded through the first of 10 years in my decade-long project. And long behold, I get back to the video where I introduced my Q&A segment. Because YouTube is ridiculous and temporarily disabled my comments, I had to make an email where you guys could, well, ask me anything. Once again was I reminded to check the email for the first time in a couple months. And as I glance through all the emails, I see one that catches my eye that's almost 3 weeks old. Subject line, I have something that's yours. My first thought was, oh my god, the $1 I sent into circulation 388 days ago? No, of course not. I actually forgot about it by this point. My first instinct was to pick up my camera and start recording.
Okay, so I'm checking my Ask Bloom Anything email. I just checked for my ID, my wallet, I have my hard drive and my phone. I have pretty much everything that I, all my really valuable things. Because after all, they're contacting me through an email out of all things. So the email says, hi Michael, I'm happy to inform you that I think I found something that belongs to you. And I'm quite positive I'm talking to the right person because of your 10-year project. I would love to hear back.
And so I emailed them back in the nicest way possible, just in case they were a good Samaritan just trying to return something. Maybe it was one of my friends who sent it just to mess with me. But after just a couple of days, I got a response. Your $1.
Okay, in the moment of getting this email, I didn't get what they were trying to return to me. Oh my god, if this is what I think it is, I'm gonna lose it. I waited to open it because I read the subject line and I wanted to record it, and it says, that's the $1. I'm shaking right now. Oh my god! It worked! It actually worked! Oh my god. Okay, hold on. I actually completely forgot about this $1, but I am so glad that I did it, because this proves my point. Oh, this is... Okay. I'm gonna shoot an email back.
With her permission to share, it ended up in the arms of someone named Taylor from Toronto, Canada. So wait, I spent this $1 in a neighborhood pizzeria on the east coast of the United States, and it ended up in Canada? Initially, I asked why she had this $1 bill because Canadian dollars looked a lot different than US dollars. She said she got it from
Idaho,
one of the least populated US states, back in early January when she was visiting her grandparents. The next day rolls around and long behold, I get another email from Taylor. So, do you want this dollar back? I assume it has more value to you than it does me. Initially, I was thinking that it was enough closure to know that my dollar bill ended up in somebody else's hands and they reached out to me. But for it to go to another country and then get it back would be something that probably wouldn't ever happen again. It was an offer I simply couldn't refuse. After all, how perfect would this video be to make full circle? P.O. Box info sent, and weeks of anxiously waiting later, I just got this from the mail. And I'm pretty sure that this is the dollar because the name on the return address matches where the email was sent from. And I just want to emphasize how ridiculous this all is. So if you guys could leave a like, I would greatly appreciate it. And while you're at it, subscribe because I do a lot of weird things like this. 13 months ago, I signed this bill to see how far it would go and if I would be able to get it back. And after more than 1 year, I'm pretty sure I have the exact same dollar back where we started, in my bedroom. Without further ado, there is actually a piece of paper in here. It's actually a letter of authentication. That's actually pretty cute. Thank you, Taylor. I'm gonna email you once this video is done. Oh, and what's that? There's something else in the envelope that I just completely demolished. Is this it? Wow, oh my god. This is the dollar. Wow, it's really beat up. Holy. I think I'm gonna put the dollar in the sleeve so it's with the letter of authenticity. It feels good because at the beginning of last year, I literally had this video in mind. I genuinely didn't think that this was gonna work. And now I'm here with the dollar in my hand a year and a month later. You know, maybe I'll send this dollar back into circulation for a second time and attempt to get it back, but the odds of me grabbing it just this first time alone is so low that I kind of just want to keep it for myself unless this video blows up for some reason. Thanks again to Taylor for being such a good sport about all of this. I owe you more than this dollar is worth, which is not a lot, but besides the point. You know, if there's anything you could take away from this video, it's that some ideas are so stupid, they make for a good story. Or in my case, a good video idea. If you made it this far in the video, be sure to like and subscribe. There's so many factors that went into this video that I'm surprised it even happened at all. And now I have something to show for it on this very weird dollar bills 1 year round trip back to my bedroom. Yeah. If you want to see more weird stuff like this or more of my 10-year long document project, be sure to subscribe, and thank you guys so much for watching this very weird and very unlikely video. Hey, I don't know what you're still doing here. The dollar's in my hands, the video is over, but if you want to check out one of these videos, I'd appreciate that too. Thanks.